Hi everyone, it is Mr. Matt again. It is time for another Storybook Time. So let's do our hello song. Remember, we're going to put our hello hands up here. Go hello, get our friends, friends, hello, friends, hello, friends, hello, friends. Point to your wrist. It's time to say hello. Here we go. Hello, friends. Hello, friends. Hello, friends. It's time to say hello. Good job, everybody. Give yourself a round of applause. Now, I hope everyone had a good breakfast this morning. I always have a good breakfast. We have a breakfast casserole my wife and I make with has eggs and sausage and spinach and sun-dried tomatoes. It is delicious. So I always get my day started off right with a good breakfast. And our first story today is about a character who's also ready for breakfast. And he's accustomed to getting whatever he wants for breakfast because he is a Tyrannosaurus Rex. Now, he's not tiny T-Rex from last week. This is a full-sized, big T-Rex. And so we're going to see if he gets what he wants. Because what he wants is Edna, the very first chicken. And this is Tyrannosaurus Rex versus Edna, the very first chicken. It's written by Douglas Rees and illustrated by Jed Henry. And it was published by Henry Holt and Company. So here we go. Tyrannosaurus stomped through the forest. He roared, he gnashed, he cried, "I am Tyrannosaurus Rex, and I want breakfast." Triceratops heard him and ran away as fast as she could. "Run," she cried to Ankylosaurus. "Tyrannosaurus Rex is coming." Ankylosaurus ran too. "Scram!" she shouted to Parasaurolophus. "Tyrannosaurus is looking for breakfast." They all ran past Edna, the very first chicken. "What's up?" she asked. "Get out of here, you strange-looking little whatever you are," Parasaurolophus said, "or Tyrannosaurus will eat you right up." Well, Edna didn't run. She just stayed where she was, pecking seeds for her breakfast. When Tyrannosaurus saw Edna, he roared, "I am Tyrannosaurus, Lord of the forest. Beware my mighty claws and terrible jaws." Edna said, "I am Edna, the chicken. Beware my mighty beak and terrible flapping wings." Tyrannosaurus roared again, "Beware my deadly stomp and long, sharp teeth." Edna said, "Beware my pointy claws and many feathers." Tyrannosaurus said, "I am big and fierce, and you should be afraid of me." Edna told him, "I am small and brave, and you should be afraid of me." And Tyrannosaurus gobbled her up in one bite. The end. What? Oh, you don't think that's the end? You're right. I was just kidding. It's not the end. But Tyrannosaurus did gobble her up in one bite, as you can see there. It was dark and terrible in Tyrannosaurus's mouth. It smelled terrible. Edna grabbed Tyrannosaurus's tongue with her pointy claws. Tyrannosaurus roared a new roar. Oh! Can you tell what Tyrannosaurus was trying to say? He's trying to say, let go of my tongue. But Edna hung on tight. Edna pecked his tongue with her mighty beak. "Eow!" screamed Tyrannosaurus. "Get out of our mouth!" Can you tell what he's trying to say there? So, get out of my mouth. But Edna flapped her wings till her feathers flew up his nose. Tyrannosaurus said, snorch. And that sneeze blew Edna out of his mouth, soaring across the forest, and straight into a giant redwood tree. Tyrannosaurus tried to roar, but feathers came out. Tyrannosaurus tried again. He said, I am a Tyrannosaurus Rex. I am eating of the forest. Can you tell what he was trying to say? He's trying to say, I am Tyrannosaurus Rex. I am king of the forest. But he couldn't say it because of all the feathers. Edna ruffled up her feathers. She flapped her wings. She stretched out her neck and clucked her loudest cluck. Now everybody at home, let's cluck with me on 3, our loudest cluck. 1, 2, 3, cluck. Good job. All right, back to the story. Tyrannosaurus turned and ran. Edna flapped down to the ground and chased him. They ran through trees and over flowers. They ran across streams and up hills. And every dinosaur in the forest saw them. Finally, Tyrannosaurus ran right out of the forest and out of sight. He didn't get breakfast that day. Thank you, said Parasaurolophus and Triceratops and Ankylosaurus. You are awesome. Edna said, you are welcome. And after that, Edna protected the other dinosaurs, and Tyrannosaurus never came back. Which is why today there are no Tyrannosaurus Rexes, but plenty of chickens. And that's the end of Tyrannosaurus Rex versus Edna, the very first chicken, by Douglas Rees and Jed Henry, and published by Henry Holt and Company. I hope you like that book. It is a very funny book, a very silly book, and a very good book for April Fool's Day coming up this Wednesday, because that's what I was going to read for story time. So our next story is also about another character who is hungry. And this one is a bear, and he is in the forest, and a little bunny is burrowing through the forest and pops up right at Bear's feet. And that's why this book is called Please Don't Eat Me. It's by Liz Climo. And it's published by Little Brown and Company. Here we go. So Bunny is burrowing through the forest. Down a hill, up a hill, down a hill, up a hill, down a hill, up a hill. And he pops up and sees what? What is that? Yeah, it's a flower. Bunny says, ooh. Then Bunny looks up and sees what? Bear! Bunny says, ah, nuts. He says, please don't eat me. Bear says, but I'm so hungry. Bunny says, okay, I'll order you a pizza. And so he does. Bunny says, so, can I have the last slice? Bear says, not unless you want me to eat you. Bunny says, okay, Bear, I got you a pizza. You aren't going to eat me now, right? Bear says, I don't know. It just doesn't feel like a meal without dessert. Uh-oh. What do you think is going to happen? Is Bear going to eat Bunny? Uh-oh. Let's find out. Oh, no, he didn't. They got an ice cream sundae. And they shared the ice cream sundae. And they finish it up. Bunny says, okay, bye. Bear says, wait, I still need to eat you. My friends will make fun of me if I don't. So Bunny thinks about it. He climbs up into Bear's mouth. He's getting lots of slobber all over his back. And they walk by these bears, and Bunny says, oh, no, I am being eaten. What a bummer. Ouch. So Bunny climbs down from Bear, and he's covered in bear slobber. Bunny says, okay, are we good now? Bear says, oh, those guys weren't my friends. So then they go to see Bear's friends, which are what? Can you tell? Yeah, they're teddy bears. They're toys. They're not even real bears. So now they've visited Bear's friends, though. Bunny climbs back down, still dripping in bear slobber. Says, now I'm leaving. Bear says, can I have your foot first? I hear a rabbit's foot is lucky. Would you give Bear your foot? I wouldn't. I don't think so. I don't think Bunny will either. Bunny says, So Bunny finds a substitute for Bear. Can you see what it is? It's a 4-leaf clover. Bunny says, here you go. This is even luckier than a rabbit's foot. It's like way luckier. A rabbit's foot isn't even lucky. No way. Not one bit. Okay, toodaloo. Bear says, wait. Are you sure I shouldn't eat you? I mean, you did burrow through my lawn earlier. That was pretty rude. Bunny says, for crying out loud. So they get poster board and markers, and they make signs that read, do not burrow. This means you, bunnies. And they also plant some grass seeds, where Bunny had dug up all of that grass and soil when he was burrowing through the forest. And then Bunny turns to leave again. He says, okay, see ya. Bear says, wait. And Bunny has had enough. Fine, that's it. Just eat me already. So Bunny stomps off. And what is he bringing back? Can you see what that is? It's a bowl of salad. And Bunny drapes himself across the salad and presents Bear with a bunny salad. But let's stop and think for a second. What were Bear's friends? Were they real bears? No. They were toy bears, teddy bears. So do you think he has any real friends? I'm not so sure he does. So let's see what happens next. Bear looks down at his bunny salad, says, I don't want to eat you. I like you. And the bunny salad sits up, says, "Are you kidding? Then why'd you put me through all that?" Bear says, "I didn't want you to leave. I like hanging out with you. I don't have many friends. And besides, didn't we have fun?" So Bunny tosses the salad off his shoulder, and he thinks about whether they had fun. He says, "Yeah, I suppose we did." So then Bunny looks at Bear, and Bear looks at Bunny. And then they give each other a big what? A big hug. It's a big bear hug for Bunny, and a little bunny hug for Bear. So now that they're friends, Bunny says, "So, what should we do now?" Bear says, "Well, I am starting to get a little hungry." And Bunny says, "Ah, nuts." And that's the end of "Please Don't Eat Me" by Liz Climo. Now, for you at home, since we don't know what happens next, tell me what you think happened next. Have your grown-up enter in the comments below if you think Bear is going to end up eating Bunny, or if they order another pizza, or an ice cream sundae, or another kind of food, or just make up something else if you want as well. But have your grown-ups put it in the comments what you think is going to happen at the end of this story. All right. That's our stories for today. There'll be another story time coming up later this week. And until then, let's do our goodbye song. Goodbye, hands up. Here we go. Goodbye, friends. Goodbye, friends. Goodbye, friends. It's time to say goodbye. Goodbye, everybody. Give yourself a round of applause. And I will see you soon. Bye-bye.